Okay.
All right. What you started the season?
To be honest, I don't really have many on myself. It's more team-based. I mean, last year we obviously had a good season, but we're working right now, working really hard to try and get further. And we know that has to get better at defensive end. And for me, I'm not really thinking about it. Just trying to go out there, play each day, and try and get better.
So when you hear your dad say Sweet 16 as the bar where it's set, what do you feel?
I mean, that'd be really good. Obviously, I mean, we all want to make it back to the tournament, but last year we got beat in the regular season by Wichita State to win the Valley. So that's obviously in the back of our head right now, and we want to just take it one game at a time. And I think, like we did last year, and everything kind of took care of itself.
Was that goal one, Missouri Valley regular season championship?
I think that's a common goal. I think we got enough guys returning where we could, and we know it all starts here. We've got a lot of criticism for our defense, so we got to get better on that end of the floor.
What's the big difference between this year's team as opposed to last year's team?
There's not a lot of change. I mean, obviously Antoine, we're losing him. He was a really good player for us. He bailed us out of a lot of situations, but we got a lot of confidence in Austin, Andre, Isaiah. We all think they can do good things, so I think we got a good group of guys returning and really unselfish still, so I think not a lot's going to change every single day. We want to be in the gym, and when someone tells you not to, it's kind of hard to stay away from it. It was hard for me to stay away. I was still getting shots up and working on my game somehow, in some way. So it was a really good for me, just a little time off after going for so long. So it was a good break.
How long was it?
It was around a month and a half, 2 months. Not too bad. I mean, I was still, like I said, I was still getting shots up, working on my ball handling, and still around the team a lot. So it was good.
You were the center of attention pretty much wherever you guys went last year.
Yep.
Do you think it's going to be more intense for you this year? I mean, probably, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll only get worse. The fans, the student sections, all that. But, I mean, it's what makes the game fun. I mean, you only get to live this college experience once, so just got to make the most of it.
What's the bar for this team? Where can you guys go after having such a good season last year?
You know, I think the sky's the limit. We got a lot of expectations on ourselves. I mean, we know we can go far. I mean, you've seen teams like Butler, VCU, teams make it to the Final Four, even national championship games. I mean, we're not thinking that far ahead, but we know we're capable of doing what those teams have done in the past. I mean, we have the pieces returning, and we got some really good coaching as well. So I think it could be a really good year.
You were able to get some good exposure to some high-profile games. What was the one thing that you worked on your personal game?
Early in the summer, I worked a lot on my ball handling. I was out in Indianapolis for a couple of weeks working with a couple of different guys, and also trying to work on playing a little lower. I mean, I'm not the best defensive player, but I worked on getting in a stance more and being able to play more comfortable at a lower level. And I think that was the main thing for me, and going to those camps definitely helped because I had to play on the wing because there's a lot of guys that were bigger than me, so that helped me get comfortable guarding some of the top wings in the country. I couldn't have it any better.
What's it like playing for Coach McDermott and then having his dad? How do you balance that as a fan?
I mean, it's really easy. He's a real laid-back kind of guy. He never acts like he's my dad when we're out on the practice court. I mean, he definitely treats me harder. And then when I go home, it's just normal. So I mean, I haven't gone home quite as much this past week, but I mean, everything's good. I mean, it's been a lot of fun.
What's he like as a dad?
I mean, great dad. I mean, I've grown up around him, grown up around the game my whole life, going to his practices. So, I mean, it kind of feels like I'm still a little kid going to his practices every time I step on the floor.
How do you think you guys will handle, and you yourself handle all the hype that y'all are getting right now?
You know, I think we'll handle it well. I mean, last year we got somewhat kind of hype preseason. A lot of people didn't think we deserved it at all. And this year there's a lot more on us. And I think we got a lot of mature guys, great leadership, and our coaches keep us rounded. So I don't think there'll be any issues there.
Being part of this season test will give you a little chip to prove that, hey, you guys are for real.
I think it will, yeah. I think it really will. I mean, that Vegas tournament's going to be good for us, and also playing North Texas, who's one of the top mid-majors. And got a really good player, a good friend of mine, Tony Mitchell, so that'll be a good battle.
Hey, Doug,